Hey, it's Chris here with LPT Realty. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the cost of living in Tampa, Florida. I've been here for since 2014 after I retired from the military, and really seen a lot of changes in the city. The downtown area coming up. The sports teams obviously have had some big victories in the past couple of years. But just in the overall atmosphere of Tampa, it's growing, and I track companies moving into the city, um, population growth. It's kind of booming right now. So some of the things I wanted to show you here, just some of the statistics, right? So obviously I'm in housing, so the average house around Tampa is about $400,000 right now. It gets a little cheaper as you get outside of the city center, but on average, your typical home is going to run you about $400,000 here in the Tampa Bay region. Let me share my screen here and get the right one. There we go. All right, so we'll take a look at some things here. So cost of living in Tampa, this is off of Forbes, and it's a good tool. It just kind of gives you a simple breakdown of, if you're coming here from Fort Lauderdale, let's change that out. Let's go to, I don't know, what's another warm kind of climate that people like. Um, let's say Scottsdale. Calculate, and it'll spit out some new numbers here. So in Scottsdale, if you're making 70 grand, you're gonna have to make 61,000 here in Tampa. So it's 14% lower, which is pretty good. So overall, Tampa runs at about the national average overall. Some of the more popular cities that people tend to move here from, the cost of living is a lot higher. So you kind of look across there. Homes 32% lower, cost of living 14% lower, utilities 8%. So it's comparatively to Scottsdale, it's a lot cheaper to live here in Tampa. But some other sites to look at, like I talked about, the companies moving into Tampa. So the tech scene here in Tampa is booming. Right now, they expect like a 14% growth across Tampa. So there's 3,700 jobs by 2027. Obviously, the entire business community, right? The technology is a big driver. So whether it's a tech company moving into Tampa directly hiring, they're going to need those technology services throughout the city. So, 3,700 doesn't seem like a lot, but when you look at the overall picture of everybody that's going to be involved in it and has the hiring and everything else has to take place, pretty significant. Here's one from PayScale, kind of the same deal. So this one was defaulted to New York. So if you're a New Yorker, I don't know why you're a New Yorker. Come on down to Florida. It's nice in the winter. But anyways, yeah. So here we've got it's showing median home prices here at 436. I think that's probably a little high unless you're like down in the South Tampa area. But a lot of these tools are just worth checking out. You can kind of get a good idea of what comparatively what you might have to spend. Best places here. So there's the map. So if you look at Tampa is right here at Hillsborough and Pinellas County is in the pink there. So that's kind of right above the state average, but not as high as South Florida and some other places in the state. But nationally, we're about average, like I said. Statewide, it's a little bit higher here, but not significant. Here's some Tampa to Florida, the USA overall. Tampa's at 103, right on average. I think that's a little high, but like I said, these tools are something you can check out. So here, one other thing about Tampa, it's been voted one of the best cities for veterans. So we've got MacDill Air Force Base here in Tampa, and the VA has a pretty robust system here. So if you're a veteran and getting any kind of services from the VA, it's worth checking out because they really got some good facilities here comparatively. I mean, I haven't been to all of them, but from what I've seen, the VA, kind of hit or miss. But there's the Sheriff Chad Conister. He's a Hillsborough County Sheriff there with a Marine vet. Tampa 2021 best city for US. So like I said, there's a lot of things going on. A lot to consider if you're moving, if it's for a job or for family or just because you want to get in a warm climate. There's all kinds of reasons to come to Florida. So if I can help in any way, reach out. I'll put my contact info below. If I can provide any additional information, let me know that as well. And if you're not buying or selling a house and you just want more, you just need some info on getting some projects done around the house, let me know. I got a bunch of contacts and vendors and whatever that I can hook you up with. And we'll go ahead and sign out. Let me know what you think, and have a great weekend. Thanks.